Today we're making cheesecake brownies. These are the most decadent, indulgent treat you can possibly make, and they come together so easily with just a bowl and a whisk. No special equipment required. It's a surprisingly simple recipe with some pretty straightforward ingredients. We're gonna use dark chocolate, flour, butter, sugar, powdered sugar, cream cheese, eggs, vanilla, and salt. Let's get started. It's important to use a really good quality chocolate because the flavor's really gonna come through in these brownies. They're really rich and chocolatey, and you get that by using dark chocolate. You're not gonna get the same flavor with milk, and you wanna make sure that it's real chocolate, not chocolate chips or a chocolate candy bar, proper real chocolate, preferably at least 70% cocoa. Chop your dark chocolate into small pieces. They don't have to be even, it's just to make it easier to melt. Add the chopped chocolate into a bowl along with the butter and melt them together in the microwave in 30-second increments, stirring in between. Then you're going to take 3 of the eggs and crack them into a large mixing bowl. Add the sugar and whisk everything together until combined. Now this is my absolute favourite part. Pour the melted chocolate mixture into the whisked eggs and stir everything until it comes together. Just take a moment to enjoy how satisfying this is. Then sift the flour and salt into the batter. Oh my god, did I even get any of that in the bowl? Fold it in gently just until combined. Be careful not to overmix it or the brownies will turn out cakey. Reserve a few large scoops of brownie batter for later, then pour the rest into a lined square cake pan and set it aside for now. In a separate bowl, add the room temperature cream cheese, powdered sugar, vanilla, and remaining eggs, and mix everything together just until there are no lumps. It should come together fairly easily with just a wooden spoon. Pour the cheesecake mixture on top of the brownie batter and spread it out evenly. Then drop blobs of the reserved brownie batter on top and swirl it around to make a pretty pattern. Once that's done, you're just going to bake them for 30 to 35 minutes. Alright, the cheesecake brownies are all done. The really important part with this is that you do not try and slice them when they're still warm. You have to let them cool completely, and I even recommend chilling for about half an hour to an hour before you try and slice them. Because they're so gooey and soft, if they're not completely cool, they're just gonna go all over your work surface when you try and slice them. So make sure they're cooled, and then we can just lift them out, and now we're gonna slice them. Oh, I cannot wait to get into these. So the trick to getting really perfect brownie slices is actually to use a warm knife. I have some hot water here, and I'm just gonna kind of leave the knife in there for a few seconds just to warm it up. And I'm gonna use paper towel to wipe it dry in between every single slice. And that's gonna make sure that every cut is nice and clean and smooth, and it's just gonna come out perfect. So those are my gooey cheesecake brownies. I am so excited to get into these. They're so fudgy. I need a minute. You're not gonna believe how good these taste versus like how easy they are to make. Honestly, they're so good. They're really impressive. So tasty, so easy. You are gonna love these. They're gonna be a new favorite. If you do try them, I would love to know how they turn out in the comments. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, then make sure you subscribe. Now I need to go and hide some of these before Chris eats them all. Happy baking!